Welcome back to the JOTO Show. I'm your co-host, Jay Lakers. Our other co-host is here, Tony Bologna.
Everyone, welcome to episode 44 of the JOTO Show. It is November 18th, 2025 for us. You guys will be seeing this on the 19th, which will be the Wednesday.
Yup. This will be
And
episode
let's not waste
12
any more time.
on season 2.
Yes. And let's get started.
What's going on in sports world? You watched a few last week?
I have not time
Oh my gosh.
to. All right. Well, to start off, we like to start with college football with our teams. And you can start first.
I was watching this on a I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you later. I didn't have the channel. I was watching something. Not my. You can watch it on the app. You can buy that. You can there's an app, Fox One app. You can buy for like monthly. I didn't do that. I did a different way. We lost 30-24 against Arizona.
Yeah.
We're not ranked anymore, and you will see when that comes. You're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
At least our game was closer than your dice game.
Yeah, y'all were only down at 6. We were down 45.
Yeah.
The Spartans lost to the Wolfpack from Nevada, 55-10. This team is just not good this year. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one because it's really bad.
Mine was a close one, so
yeah. At least you can say it was close. We just got destroyed.
Yeah, almost like a shout out, kind of like your game.
I might as well have been.
Yeah. Top 25 and NCAA football week 13 AP top 25.
That's a lot to say. But yeah, it's the top 25 from the AP poll. We go through this poll every week.
Last
Take
week,
a look at it.
Let me make. Okay, yeah, you keep going. My mouth was hurting from last week from talking. I'll stop talking.
All right, but yeah, we'll just quickly go through them. We'll let you know. I'll let you know how much they gained, how much they lost, or if they just stayed. We'll let you know the new teams and the old teams that are out.
That's what I did.
So we'll start with.
That's what I did last week.
Yeah, we'll start with Ohio State staying at 1. Indiana and Texas A&M also staying in the top 3.
Just making sure
Georgia goes
I
up.
got our team records right this time. I do.
Okay.
Before we start, I made sure I did that just in case.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then Georgia moves up a spot. Ole Miss moves up a spot. Oregon moves up 1. Texas Tech moves up 2. They're tied for 6th. Oklahoma moves up 3. Notre Dame stays where they are. Alabama goes down 6.
What the hell? My mic is on the ground over here. The freak. About that. Guys, this is AP poll, and there's a college playoffs too. It will be different. We'll show you next after we're done with this.
Yep.
Like we did last week.
Or you did last week, but yeah.
I did last week. I just heard myself echo.
Oh, probably from my headphones.
Yeah. Because I was so close to the mic. My bad.
No, my mic's just too close to me, I feel like. But yeah, where was I? That was the top 10. Then BYU's goes up a spot. Vanderbilt goes up a spot. Utah goes up 2. Miami up 2. Georgia Tech moves down 1. USC moves up 1. Texas moves down 7 spots, all the way down to 17th. Michigan over at 18th stays where they are. Virginia moves up a spot. Tennessee moves up a spot. JMU, aka James Madison, moves up 3 spots. And we got 4 new teams. Starting off at 22 is North Texas. The Eagles moved up to 22. Never been here before, I don't think, this year. Then the next one we've seen before, that's Missouri. Seen them plenty of times.
They were out last week, and they were back in this week. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They were out last week, and they're back in this week. And a new team.
It happens a lot. Another new team is Tulane. Don't think we've seen them this year, but they're pretty good. Every year I've seen them.
They're saying Tulane might make it all the way to the playoffs. They're saying. That's what I'm hearing. I saw like the Sorry, go ahead. American
Yeah.
Conference.
And then finally,
the Big 12
25th
Conference.
is Houston.
And the 4 teams are out.
We got Louisville, who was originally 19th. Cincinnati, originally 22nd. Here.
In the AP, yes.
In the AP poll. Pitt, 23 last week. And then South Florida, who was 25th last week.
Yep. And then next is
the Week 13 college football playoff rankings. And we have a lot of familiar faces. You're going to see mostly familiar faces. We'll take a look here. Top 3 stays the same from last week. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M. Georgia moves up a spot. Texas Tech moves up a spot. Ole Miss moves up a spot. It's going to sound very similar to what we just talked about. Oregon moves up 1. Oklahoma moves up 3. Notre Dame stays the same at 9. Alabama moves down 6. BYU up 1. Utah up 1. Miami up 2. Vanderbilt stays where they are. USC up 2. Georgia Tech stays where they are. Texas moves down 7. Michigan stays where they are.
Where's number
Virginia,
14? Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was
Virginia stays.
I don't know what I said last week. Oopsie.
But Virginia is at 19th. Tennessee, they stay where they are. Tennessee's moving up 3.
That was Georgia
up
Tech
to 20.
Okay. Am I?
Yeah. And then our 5 new teams. We got 5 new teams this week.
For college playoffs.
We got Illinois at 21, Missouri at 22, Houston at 23, Lane at 24, and Arizona State at 25. So with 5 new teams, that means 5 teams are out, and they are Louisville at 20th last week are out. Iowa was 21 last week. Pitt 22, South Florida 24, and Cincinnati 25. Last week.
That was AP. We were 22, and we were 25 in this one last week. The different rankings.
Yeah.
And then next, we're showing this the first time.
Yep, that is the Week 13 college football playoff picture.
Yep.
As you can see, this is a projected bracket. So they would have Ohio State at 1, Indiana at 2, A&M at 3, Georgia at 4, and all the way down there, Tulane at 12. Even though on their rankings they're 24th.
Yeah, that's what they think. That's what they think. Tulane.
This is what the prediction would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Based off this week's stuff that's been going on.
Yeah.
And obviously this whole season. So
I was telling you about the Tulane thing.
Yeah.
Yep. The next will be our teams. Means it will be Tony's 2 teams. Like last week, I did my 2 teams. This time will be his 2 teams.
Well, my 2 games, yeah. I had 2 games between our recording days, and they were San Jose State, obviously, at Michigan State, losing the Spartan battle 79-60, and then a must-win game because our first win was against Bethesda University. The Flames are a Christian school that were also 0-3 heading into this, and when you look them up on Google, they don't even have a logo for their basketball game. That's how you know we need to win that game. So we won 110-56.
And that's only logos like the closest, like whatever.
Yeah, this is their actual logo, but like they don't have it on Google, so I had to find it somewhere else.
That's weird.
Yeah, Google did not update it for the sport. But yeah, that's them.
Next week, I don't know what's going on. We'll find out next week because I know Bearcats have 3 games next week.
Basketball. Oh, we'll probably have to just fit them all as much as we can.
Next week they had Friday. I think I forget what it was. I'll tell you later.
That's next week. We got this week to worry about with you.
Yeah. We won 72-55. I couldn't watch this. It's on ESPN Plus. Next week Friday we play Louisville. That'll be a good game for men's basketball team. And then our team for football, we play BYU, number ranked team. I hope we can win next week. The ranked team, BYU. So yeah, we won 72-55 over
Mount St. Mary's.
the Mont St. Mary's.
Yep. You have 2 games next week for basketball. So we'll make it work. But yeah, this is the top 25 again with the AP top 25 for basketball. Pretty much all the teams are the same here except for one. We'll get to them in a sec. We'll start with Purdue swapping spots with Houston, 1 and 2. Purdue up 1, Houston down 1. UConn stays at 3.
If we if we did Wednesday later than Wednesday night, that would be 3 games. Friday, Monday, and Wednesday.
True, but we should probably be doing this every Tuesday now. But
yeah,
things happen, so we'll see. Yeah.
See what happens.
Where was I?
If not, we'll cover that next week.
Yeah. We got UConn at 3. That's where I left off. You're good. Arizona moves up a spot. Duke moves down a spot, so they swap spots. Basically, yeah, Louisville moves up 6 spots.
We're not ranked yet, guys. I look it up. We have no points in the polls yet.
You got to beat Louisville on Friday to get some consideration.
Yeah.
You play them. That's your next game for basketball.
Yeah, I know.
So they move up 6 spots.
I know. That's
Michigan
on
moves down a spot.
That's on ESPN. I'll be watching that game. ESPN I can watch that game. Yes. Yep. If we beat Louisville, we might have a chance of making probably close enough to playoffs. Not the playoffs. Close enough in the rankings.
You'll get votes for sure because beating a top 10 team is no easy.
4 teams we have not. We're not top 10. They were not top 25 at all. No ranked teams too this Friday, so we'll find out. Because every Monday is the new ranking comes out for men's basketball. So
yeah. Okay, so then we move on. Michigan moves down a spot. Illinois moves up 6. BYU down 2. Florida stays where they were last week. Alabama moves down 3. Kentucky also down 3. Gonzaga moves up 6 spots. St. John's down a spot. Texas Tech down 4. And it's Iowa State staying where they were. Same with Michigan State, stays where they are. UNC stays. UCLA goes down 4 spots. Tennessee, Arkansas, Auburn all stay where they were. Wisconsin moves up a spot. Kansas moves up a spot. And our only new team is currently ranked 25th, and that is NC State. Wolfpack made it to the top 25. According to ESPN, they say they move up a spot. So I believe last week they were technically the 26th spot based off votes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they taken the top 25 spot.
Right now,
the final spot for that.
We don't have no votes. How we can beat Louisville? They're saying Louisville's have a chance. They're favored to win. We'll see.
Yeah.
And the team was out is
Creighton.
Yep.
Formerly ranked at 23. Yeah, they're not in this top 25 now.
Nope.
Keeps losing too many games.
I hope we can beat rank. And we beat ranked team, we'll be 5-0. We're 4-0 right now. We have not lost a game yet, thank God. Better than your team's 1-3.
No kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Our only wins against a Christian school that
I know
doesn't even have a logo.
That's
to
crazy.
Represent them. Primetime in international games. Our final international game was this week.
I was checking to see if there's any national games this week. There's not. I was making sure. I always have to make sure.
No. This week was our last international game that we had, but we'll start with Thursday Night Football, where the Patriots beat the Jets 27-14. Drake May had a great game, 281 yards on 25 of 34. He had a touchdown. Another story of this game was Travion Henderson, rookie running back. He had 19 carries, 5 receptions, 93 yards, and 3 total touchdowns.
One thing I didn't do this last week. I should have did the numbers, not the names.
Yeah. But yeah, great game from the Patriots, who improved to a really good record. We'll get to
more about them
later,
and we'll talk more about the Patriots a little bit too, anyways, in a little bit.
Yep. So we move on to our final game internationally, and that was the Madrid game. For the first time ever, the NFL had headed to Spain, where they had the Dolphins beat the Commanders. I'm surprised it doesn't say it because they won in overtime, I believe.
Yeah, it was overtime.
Yeah, it does not say it on there, but usually it would say final OT.
Yeah.
They won in overtime 16-13.
Yeah, it was overtime.
Not the greatest game from Tua, only 171 yards, 14-20. It was mainly Devon Achane, who had 165 total yards on 21 carries and 3 receptions. So good game for him. The only reason why the Dolphins won in the end, it's not the only reason because obviously they probably would have anyways. But Marcus Mariota for the Commanders threw his first interception of the game in overtime. The first play of overtime, he throws an interception, sets up the Dolphins for a game-winning field goal. They get it, they win 16-13.
Yes.
So then we'll move on to Sunday Night Football,
How many
where the
games we
Eagles beat
had
the
difference
Lions.
last week? Me and you. I count 8.
Last week, I think it was 8, yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
You had Detroit
But
Lions
this week,
last week, I think.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to count.
Which they did not win.
I need to count. Oh, I need to do the records for Thursday night and Sunday night, Monday night. I keep forgot that. I'll do that tonight after this is over. Oopsie.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, very low scoring game for this game. It was the Eagles winning 16-9 over the Lions. Jalen Hurts had 14 of 28, so a 50% completion percentage. He carried the ball 10 times himself, and for that, with the passing yards, he had a total of 166 yards.
We don't
with
have
one
to
touchdown.
do it next Tuesday for Wednesday because Thursday there's like 3 games on Thanksgiving.
We'll have probably a separate thing, like the Thanksgiving games or something, instead of the normal Thursday night.
Yeah.
I don't know how we'll figure it out when we get there.
I may. You see the Discord? I did. Check later.
Yeah.
I
think so.
I got everything ready for her. If we need that, I have it set up.
Yeah.
When that time comes, because there's 3 games.
Yeah.
1 o'clock, 4:30, and 8:20. That'll be next week, guys. Not this week.
Not this coming week. Next week, which we'll talk about next episode. But for now, that's what Sunday night was. 16-9 final score. So then we move on to Monday night, where the Cowboys, I guess you could say, destroyed the Raiders. Not really. But when a guy like Dak Prescott throws 268 yards for 4 touchdowns, 25 of 33, it's kind of a story. His main target was George Pickens, 9 receptions, 144 yards, and one of those touchdowns. He had 4 different receivers have a touchdown catch. No one had more than 2. So good game for the Cowboys, 33-16 final score. They improved to 4-5-1. We'll talk more about records later.
Yep.
But before we do that, we got to get into the Sunday afternoon games, where we'll start with the Packers beating the Giants 27-20. Very close game. We saw Jameis Winston this game for the first time this season, with both Russ not playing the greatest and Jackson Dart out. He was the one that started. He didn't do half bad. He played pretty good. Only lost by 1 score. He had 1 pick, which was probably the game-costing pick. But, for the other side of the coin, we had Jordan Love throw 2 touchdowns. We had Emmanuel Wilson filling in for Josh Jacobs, who got injured this game. And, pretty good game for the Packers.
Close game.
And we'll move on. We'll move on to another close game. 1-score game, mind you. Again, for this one, is the Texans hosting the Titans. This was a close one the whole time.
You should have seen the video last week. It was Monday. I think it was Monday and Thursday. Same score, different ways.
Yeah.
I put watch.
10-7.
You have to watch the last week. What I did.
Yeah.
Okay. And I announced somebody passed away. I forget who it was. The big note of that video too. If you guys want to see that, that was the last video. That was the last week video.
That was last week's video, so y'all check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game was close the whole way through. At one point, it was 3-0 Titans, and that was halftime. Then it was 6-10 Texans leading, and then final score 16-13.
That was a 40 minutes video. That was a lot of close games. Beginning
Yeah,
last week. Holy crap.
and this week too, a lot of close games because this Panthers one went to overtime, winning
See, it
30 to
says overtime right
27.
there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why the other one didn't. But yeah, Panthers win in overtime on this one. Bryce Young had a career game, 448 yards, career best, 31 of 45, and 3 touchdowns. So pretty dang good game.
Yeah, on
The
the
Falcons side of
ESPN app says overtime for the Dolphins and the Commanders. I don't know
yeah,
why.
because it was. I don't know why I didn't say it on the picture, but that's fine.
Like
But
this
on
one
the
did.
Falcons side, yeah, on the Falcons side, it was Bijan, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. I believe he also caught one.
3-point game.
He did not catch a touchdown, never
One
mind. But he
score
caught the
games,
ball
a
a couple times.
3-point game.
Yep. Field goal to win that game. That's what happened there. And yeah, Panthers won 30-27. Then we move on to the Bears, barely beating the Vikings. It's 19-17. Cairo Santos is the
2-point
guy on that
game.
picture.
And now close game.
Mm-hmm. Cairo Santos is the one pictured there is the reason why this game ended the way it is, because he hit the game-winning field goal with time expiring. To be exact, it was a 48-yard field goal to seal the deal. And yeah, Bears win that one 19-17.
I was watching the worstest weather in the history of weather for NFL.
Oh, there's some pretty bad games, yeah.
And the wind was, they were kicking a field goal. Oh, God. The wind.
Yeah. Oh, the win was a factor this week, too, for a lot of teams. Not for this team, clearly. The Jaguars, they scored 35 on the Chargers. 35-6 final score there. Not a
Wasn't
close game.
No.
Trevor Lawrence only had 1 passing touchdown.
There's 3 of them not no, 2 of them are not close games. The middle one's a close one.
It was kind of close, especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jaguars kind of killed them. 1 touchdown from Trevor, but rushing wise, ETN 2 touchdowns, Tootin 1 touchdown, and then Trevor also had a rushing touchdown. So that's 4 rushing touchdowns for that team, and then 1 passing one from Trevor. This saw Jacoby Myers playing, former Raider. He was part of the trade deadline bonanza that happened. And yeah, he had 64 yards on 5 catches. So pretty good game for him. 35-6 final score there. Then we had a really good game on paper heading into this week. And it showed out for
they're
3
using
quarters.
their old helmets.
Yep, the old helmets.
I was watching the history of how all these teams came around with different logos. How different logos were different back then to now. It was interesting.
Yeah.
That video's coming
Yeah, great
soon.
game.
That video will be coming. I'm working on that video. Yep.
Yeah, so this game was close this whole way through. At halftime, I believe it was 20-21. It was a 1-point game. But then the Bills, more specifically Josh Allen, woke up. The man had 3 passing touchdowns for 317 yards, and he had 40 yards rushing with 3 rushing touchdowns. The quarterback ran to the end zone 3 times and threw to the end zone 3 times. He had 2 interceptions as well, which is why it kind of probably stayed close. But the man had 6 total touchdowns on the day alone. So great game from Josh frickin' Allen. And yeah, Bills won that one 44-32. And then we have your game.
It was the icy hot bowl. Whatever week it was.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I see hot bowl.
Now they call this one Young Bowl 2.0.
Yeah.
The Unk Bowl.
The Unction 2.0.
The Unk Bowl, they call it. I'll put the picture
for
up.
1 half.
For the first 1 half. They still call it
Yeah.
the Unk Bowl. I will put the picture. I will put it up.
Yeah. The reason why it was only for 1.5 though was because Aaron Rodgers got hurt, and so Mason Rudolph had to fill in for him. He did a pretty good job managing. Got a touchdown
Yeah,
to
there's a
Kenneth
lot of
Gainwell.
player from the Steelers got rejected. Bengals player got spanned for one game, and that happening craziness. Because this is the worstest rival in the history of rivals, the worstest NFL history in their division. There's always has to be a fight going on in these two teams.
Yep. But yeah, Bengals lose that one 34-12.
I wish we won that game.
Yeah.
Before it was like back and forth. Like defense was doing good. The win was a factor in this game.
Oh yeah, this was one windy game.
Yeah. I was watching
Didn't
this.
the Steelers kicker miss a couple, or was that a different game?
I
can't
think
remember. Oh no, you know what it was? It was the Packers game. They only won by a score, or by a touchdown, but their kicker missed like 2 extra points.
Yeah.
Because of the wind.
I think somebody missed a kick on this one.
Probably.
It was like 35 miles per hour winds.
It was really windy
Yeah.
for a lot of these places.
Moving
But
on.
for this next one, it wasn't, because it was indoors, and that was the Niners torching the Cardinals 41-22. Welcome back, Brock Purdy. This was Brock Purdy's return game. He had, he didn't play that good, I guess. He had 3 touchdowns.
Your quarterback?
That's nothing. Yeah, quarterback. Brock Purdy came back. He threw 3 touchdowns, 200 yards. Also, a story of this game was McCaffrey, who had 2 touchdowns rushing and 1 receiving from Brock. The other guy he targeted was Kittle, who also had 2 touchdowns. So the Niners looking good on offense again. And defense, because the quarterback for the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett, had 2 interceptions. So, yeah. Good game for the Niners. And that was a divisional matchup in the NFC West. And we move on to the other divisional matchup in the NFC West.
There's two close games back to back.
Which was, here's a close game. 19-21 final score.
3 close games. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
They're all in the teens and the 20s.
Yep. 19-21 final score here was the Rams versus the Seahawks. Both these teams heading into this one were tied first in their division. One team won. And that was the Rams. With Matthew Stafford throwing for 2 more touchdowns, he's still, I believe, leading the league in touchdowns. While Sam Darnold did his best New York Jet Sam Darnold impression and threw 4 interceptions. Not a good game for him. He still had 279 yards, but you can't throw 4 interceptions and expect to win.
If you guys did watch the video, I did all the stats. I just went for the scores. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to go through scores tonight.
Tony he does the stat stuff. I'm not the. I could probably try wording it. It's way too much for me.
Yeah.
And plus, Tony's more better at it than I am.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
21.
But that's enough of that game. We'll move on to another divisional matchup, this time the AFC West, and that was the Chiefs losing to the Broncos, baby.
Let's freaking go. And they have Colts this week. The Chiefs do.
That'll be a scary game. Colts coming off a bye.
Yep.
But yeah, not the greatest game for Mahomes. Bo Nix did not have a great game either in terms of touchdowns. He didn't even throw 1. But that didn't matter. They won 22-19 on a game-winning field goal as time expired. Will Lutz's 35-yard field goal.
There's no records this week yet to beat the 68-yard field goal yet.
Yeah, no one's competing with that right now.
No.
Oh, something I forgot to mention about the Cardinals game, because speaking of history and like records, Jacoby Brissett beat a record. The Cardinal quarterback threw 47 completions. That passes the original 45 completions in history of the NFL for a single game. Let me look up who that was.
And I
Where's my
was
go-to app?
I was watching NFL history guys about all these teams, where they came from. Kansas City team came from Texas before they went to Kansas, Missouri. You guys will see the field soon. I'm working on it.
Yeah. But yeah, heading into this game, the record was back in 2019 when Jared Goff for the Rams threw 48.5 completions on 68 attempts. And this past week on Sunday, Jacoby Brissett threw 47 completions on 57 attempts. So the man
What
only
team?
missed 10 throws for the Cardinals.
Okay.
So despite losing, he still broke a record that's been there for 5 years. And before that, the last one was 1994. So, yeah.
You were
You know,
not
despite
born
the
yet.
loss,
You were not born yet.
yeah, I wasn't even born yet. But despite the loss,
I was born in
still a good game for
93,
him.
so I was born.
You were born already. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to quickly mention before I forgot. But back to the
If you
Broncos.
just want to know who's the
like
oldest on the show, is me. You can tell.
Now we can tell for sure, yeah.
He's a Gen C kid.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm a millennial, or what it's called. Gen Y.
Yeah, millennial.
They're Gen Y.
Yep. So yeah, that was the Broncos game. And then we move on to our final game of Sunday afternoon. This was a close one.
I was watching some of this game. I didn't see the whole thing. I was like, "Oh, come on,
I just
Browns!" I was hoping Browns.
Yeah, I
would
just
win.
want to mention something. It was 16-10 at halftime. Browns leading. It was 16-10 at the end of the
I was
third.
saying, "Oh shoot,
Browns still leading."
Browns are gonna win this game," and then bam, they lost. Damn.
And then they lost.
Yeah, I saw
because the Ravens scored 13 in the fourth.
I was
watching. The main story of this game.
I was watching some of this game.
Yeah. Main story of this game, besides the Ravens side of how they won, was the fact that Dylan Gabriel for the Browns got hurt. And so the world, and especially Cleveland fans in the arena, got to see Shador Sanders play his first NFL snaps. And how'd he do? 25% completion percentage, 47 yards, 1 interception. Not a good game. Then again, it was his first time on an NFL field during a regular season NFL game.
There's a lot of videos what big ass videos I'm gonna make about the NFL days. It'll be coming soon. I don't know when yet. I have to make it. I had to make like a slideshow for it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the final score there for the Ravens Browns. Not a far score. It was literally only lost by 7.
Yeah.
So they could have came back to tie it or win it or whatever. But
close
yeah,
game.
that was
was
a close game at the end of it. At the end of the day, it was considered a close game.
Yeah.
So we move on.
21 to 19, 22 to the 19, 23 to 16.
23 to 16.
Yep. Moving on to week 11 standings.
Week 11 standings. So we take a look here. This is our standings for all the teams.
I put this up for you. You can tell.
And we'll start for the AFC.
Because they take
Patriots 9-2.
Takes forever. They update this.
Yeah, I was trying to do it like this morning. They did not have it up. I was just like, "Come on, guys, hurry up!"
I got it before we started the show. I saw it. I was like,
"Yeah,
yes, I got it."
But yeah, the Patriots lead the AFC East 9-2. Bills are 7-3. Dolphins are 4-7. Jets are 2-8. In the North, it's 6-4 for the Steelers, 5-5 for the Ravens, who have won 4 straight.
I want to know why. Now, mind. We'll get to the next page after this. Okay.
Yeah. Ravens have won 3 straight. Sorry, they lost to the Rams. I forgot, but
The
they have won.
Oh yeah,
four
by the way,
of
guys, what I
five.
said last week, the Jets only won 2 games. That was only two NFL North teams. Both Ohio teams, Cincinnati and Cleveland. That's only 2 wins for Jets. What I say last week. That's crazy. Didn't say that.
That's funny. Yeah,
I know
that's interesting.
two Ohio teams. Yeah. Then it's
But yeah,
my team, and then it's the Browns.
Steelers. The Ravens are sneaking up on the Steelers, who, yeah, like I said, they've won 3 straight. Won 4 of the
Ravens
last
are
5, and
guys.
now they're
Ravens
5 and
are
5.
trying to win back to back to back. Nobody won 3 years in a row.
In the AFC North.
AFC North at all. And the L division is probably yes. Not in the North yet.
Oh yeah, definitely. Chiefs have won it so many years in a row.
Not the AFC
Bucks
North
won it
yet.
like 4.
AFC North has not had 3 weeks in a row. Bengals almost did it. Ravens are trying to do it. We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, they are 5 and 5. They're only a game behind the Steelers, so there's a chance. But yeah, let's finish these records. Cincinnati 3 and 7, Cleveland 2 and 8. Then in the South, the Colts were on a bye this past week, so they stay at 8 and 2, still leading, even though the Jacksonville Jaguars won. They're still behind 2 games because they're 6 and 4. Houston's 5 and 5. Tennessee is the bottom of the barrel of all teams at 1 and 9. The only team without a second win. And then in the AFC West, Denver's 9 and 2.
Everybody
to
has
lead the
2
division.
wins to sub that team.
Yeah. The Chargers are 7 and 4. Chiefs are 5 and 5. Raiders are 2 and 8. In the East of the NFC now, we have the Eagles at 8 and 2. Dallas is 4-5 and 1. Washington's 3 and 8. And New York is 2 and 9. In the North, the Bears, believe it or not, are first place with 7 wins and 3 losses. Then the Packers are 6-3 and 1. That tie puts them ahead of the Lions, who are 6 and 4. And the Vikings are 4 and 6. And then in the South, the Bucks are 6 and 4. The Panthers are only half a game behind at 6 and 5.
Anything can
Atlanta's
happen there.
3 and 7. Anything can happen there, yeah. The Falcons are 3 and 7. And the Saints are 2 and 8. And to finish it off in my division, the West of the NFC, Rams are 8 and 2. Seahawks are 7 and 3. Niners are 7 and 4.
Anybody can
And
take.
the Cardinals are 3 and 7.
You're like one
Yeah.
game behind the Rams, and one game, like half a game behind the Seahawks, I think.
Yeah. So there's still hope for us to win the division. The only division that any team still has technically a good chance to win is the NFC North. The Vikings being 4 and 6, being the worst record, which is not a bad record. It's mediocre.
I was with our record. It was sad.
Yeah. But literally every other team's their worst record.
If we
for
won
their,
over the weekend, our
division.
record will be like that. If we beat the Steelers,
Yeah.
it will be like that.
The best record after that for any other last place is the Cardinals at 3 and 7, and then everyone else 2 wins or even 1 for Tennessee. But yeah,
Tennessee used to
That's
not
the
be a
standings.
Tennessee team. It used to be Houston
Oilers, yeah.
Yeah, Orioles. And then the NFL Week playoffs picture.
Yep. Our top dogs are the Broncos and the Eagles.
I don't know why,
They are the 1
because
seeds.
Patriots is 9-2 and them 9-2 or 9-1 or whatever.
Let me see why. I think it has something to do with divisional wins.
Okay.
They're 6-0 at home. Patriots are
Because
4 and
Colts
2
were
at
number
home.
1 for a little bit last week.
Yeah, because they actually had a good record compared to the others.
And they win this week against Kansas. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kansas. If they beat Kansas, they could probably be back number 1 or number 2. One of them.
Let me see exactly.
Your team's back in the playoffs for sure again. Miss out
Yep,
last.
barely.
I know.
We're barely the 7th seed.
Kansas is not part of it. Keep them out, guys.
Huh. Yeah, it's probably okay. It's probably home record afterwards, because the Patriots have beaten all their divisional opponents, while while the Broncos only are 2-1 in the division, but the Broncos are undefeated at home, while the Patriots are 4-2.
Ah.
They both won 8 straight, so they basically are having a similar season right now. So they're the 1 and 2 seeds. Colts on their bye are 1 win behind at 8-2. The 3 seed Steelers are the 4 seed for the AFC. And then if this is how the season were to have ended, it'd be the Bills, then the Chargers, and the Jags. And then in the NFC, it's looking like the Rams, Bears, Bucks, while the 5 through 7 are the Seahawks, Packers, and Niners.
See, the Niners were out last week. The picture. Now they're back in the picture.
Yeah.
And then you have Seahawks and the Rams are in your division. Number 2 and number 5. We only have one person in our division. It's in the AFC in the playoffs, the Steelers.
Yep.
We only have one in our division. Moving on to our. Yeah. Lost again, guys. I can't win a week yet. Tony might win 2 years in a row now, guys.
We'll see. Probably it's looking that way, because he went 8-7. I went 12-3. Only 3 incorrect games. Let me actually see which ones they were.
I
have a thing that actually tells me.
First,
like,
I won
straight up.
last year. He won Monday and Tuesday, Sunday and Monday. I'm winning Monday right now. For right now, I don't know. I think we're tied on Sunday again. I don't know. I have chat.
It was the Commanders.
I had to do that, but no time.
My 3 incorrect games were the Commanders, Chargers, and Lions.
One minus Bengals. I forget who those. Oh, that's the Niners.
Yep, you went against the Niners. And that was my 3 losses. But let's look at the totals for this year so far.
What's my 7 losses? The Niners,
That's
Bengals.
a great question.
I think it was Niners.
Niners, Bengals. I think you went the Browns.
Yeah, Browns.
Niners,
Bengals, Browns.
Did you go the Dolphins? Or did you go Commanders? I think you went Dolphins there.
Yeah, I went to Dolphins. Got that win.
I don't know. We'll have to take note of that, of which games you lost, so we know next time. Let me see.
Where is
Atlanta? Okay, I got it. Atlanta, Minnesota, Cincinnati, Chargers, Seattle,
Browns.
Arizona, Cleveland.
Yep,
those are the 7. Everything else you got right.
Nice.
All right.
Tony finally made it in the hundreds wins.
Yep.
Not me.
I'm at 106, 57-1. He's at 81, 82-1.
Same.
He's almost at 500.
Yeah. I lost again, guys. And things. We're counting how many wins and losses too. And I had to do that. There's a lot of stuff, guys, we're working on for the end of the year. For next year. For the season's over. We'll do Thursday night champion, who won Thursday night, all of it, then Sunday night, and then Monday night did it all. We'll do that next year. We don't know when yet. You guys will find out. We'll be live on this channel and our Twitch channel same time.
Yep.
When we do that. I have a plug-in on my OBS. Week 12 bye weeks.
You
There's
see the
two
green, that
teams.
means it's time for the buys.
There's two teams on here really need to buy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
There's
about?
one team especially.
Two of them on the right side. The top.
Yep, the two on the right were just in Madrid. They need a week off from Madrid to get used to the jet lag when they get back. The Dolphins 4-7, the Commanders 3-8. And on the other side, it's the Broncos at 9-2. They get to rest after, being first place in the AFC.
For now,
And the Chargers at
that might
7-4.
not be in first place ever this week, probably. Not AFC.
Yeah, we'll see.
AFC they will so probably be number one, probably.
Yeah. We'll
I'm
see how
talking
the
about
Patriots do.
I'm talking about the playoffs picture.
Yeah.
They won't be in the playoffs. Number one in the playoffs would be Colts or Patriots. Probably be Colts again.
We'll see.
Yep, 4 bye weeks this week. I think this is the last week for bye weeks, I think.
No, there's still more. I know the Niners are until the 14th week.
Jeez.
So. All right. And now we move on to Thursday Night Football, where the Houston Texans will take on the Bills at Houston Energy Stadium. This is Thursday Night Football. This is the preview for this week. We have the Bills coming in after a high-scoring game from Josh Allen. Texans come in barely beating the Titans. So it's two sides. We have one team that just destroyed another good team and another team that just barely beat the worst team record-wise. We'll see how it goes, though, because the team I just described is the home team.
Yep.
Same
We'll
as
tell
nice.
you who we picked week 12 after we're done doing all this, guys.
Yeah, we'll have our predictions after these
And
game previews.
That's why we were
And we'll
talking
get to your game.
Patriots. That's why we're talking more about the Patriots coming to Cincinnati. It's gonna be a tough game. They beat us last year in week 1, which they should never. We should have won that game. I don't know why we lost that game. I don't know what happened. That wasn't the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That week 1 game against them. This is the rematch. Week 12 now. This year.
Yeah.
So Patriots taking on Cincinnati. We'll have Joe Flacco be playing this game because Joe Brewer won't be back yet. He's comfortable. He wants to come back on Thanksgiving. We'll see.
Gotcha.
We'll see. He's been working and working and like what it's called growing again, working out with the team again. So we'll see. He wants to come back Thanksgiving. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll tell you guys next week.
Mm-hmm.
Next week is Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And
But more about this game as well.
And then the next game, next week, it's the last week of November.
Yeah.
Jeez. We're almost December, guys. That means we are almost a month away for 2 months right now before next year. We're almost 1 month away for next year already.
That's
And
crazy.
this season's flying. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah. But yeah, more about this game, though. The Patriots are going to probably be looking, since the Broncos are on their bye, they're going to be looking to potentially take first place.
See the Colts
So we'll have
can
to
win
see.
or not. See what the Colts do.
And the Colts, too. Yeah, we'll see what the Colts do as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what the Patriots are looking
If
for
the
in this
Patriots
game.
lose this game, they might not have a chance to pick number 1 spot.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll be watching this
We
game.
will see. But we move on to the next game, which is Sunday Night Football, where the Rams are hosting the Buccaneers. 2 high-scoring, high-flying teams. One came off a loss, and one is leading their division. Well, both are leading their division, actually. The Bucs are leading the South of the NFC, while the Rams are leading the West.
Yep.
Rams coming off a win against the Seahawks, while the
team?
Bucs coming off a loss
Your
against the
team.
Bills.
That's your team division.
Yep. I personally want the Bucs to win to help the Niner odds, but I don't remember what I put for my prediction because I don't know if I went with actual good team or what I want.
I forget with my two. I think I went for LA.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is going to be a good game between two
Baker
good
Mayfield.
quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield was a Ram for a couple of weeks. So you could consider this a revenge game. Not really. But yeah. That's
Moving on. No.
Yeah, we'll move on to Monday night where it's going to be
Your team.
my team, the Niners, hosting the Panthers. Panthers, damn, they're such a good team. They're like the Panthers are a team like you want to root for, even though you're not a fan of them, until they go against your team, which is my case now.
They're never a good team. Never.
They're never they've never really been a good team except for a couple years with Cam, but they are so fun to root for.
Who's their quarterback
But
now?
Bryce Young has been doing great.
For them.
Yeah,
They benched Andy Dalton. Sounds like.
Yeah, but yeah, they're only half a game behind the Bucks. So Panthers fans are definitely rooting for the Rams and then the Panthers on the 2 night games.
Rams.
So
I have Rams and the Panthers. I know my picks. Now you know your pick on this one.
Oh yeah, I know my pick on this one. It's definitely the Niners.
It'll be coming up, right?
Okay.
I am back. Okay. You count. I got Bills, Chicago, Cincinnati, Detroit. Yeah, Packers. If I forgot to fish that. My bad. Yeah,
I can see the check. You're good.
Yeah, I did on Canva. Packers, Seattle, Colts, Jets, Browns, Arizona, Cowboys, New Orleans, Rams, and Carolina. I was right on both of them.
Okay, yeah. We got 6 different picks this week. All right, but to start off,
We both have
Thursday is the same.
Yep.
Buffalo. I got Chicago as well. I got New England over Cincinnati because he's always got to go Cincy. And, sometimes I just got to root against them, especially if it's a team like New England who has won 8 straight. Then I got the
Last
Lions
time they were
as
this
well.
good since Tom Brady was on the team, I think.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
So like 2018.
Yeah, I know.
2019 maybe.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Lions I got as well. Packers I got as well. Seahawks, Colts also. I got the Ravens over the Jets. I have Cleveland. I have Jacksonville over Arizona, Philly over Dallas, and Atlanta over New Orleans. We both got the Rams for Sunday night, and I got the Niners, of course, for Monday night over the Panthers.
I could jinx you.
It didn't work last time you went for me, and we won that game.
No, before that, I didn't go for you.
Before that, though, yeah.
I changed you guys.
Yeah. That's our picks. And with that, one thing left to say, and that is thanks for watching.
Almost an hour. Oh, shit.
Yeah, almost an hour. You got a little bit of editing to do.
More than last week. Last week it was only 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I was yapping during Sunday afternoon.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and put a notification on all our channels. That's our JOTO Show. Plus, I'm gonna have to put more up there. Our season 1 will be up there. I'm gonna have to put more up there. Yep, our seasons will be up there. And more about the video about the different teams, like how it started, when NFL came a ding, all that kind of stuff soon. I don't know when yet. I will figure that out when I do that. And everything will be in the description. Guys, don't forget one of these videos. Everything will be in the description. I said that last time. This is Jay Lakers from the JOTO Show. Bye.